Well, very happy. Obviously, winning the Champions League is always very complicated. Keeping another clean sheet, we make something 11 in 14 games, which is remarkable from the boys. I think we started the game really well. I think we looked a real threat, really dynamic, really playing forwards, a lot of run, a lot of threats. Generated the goal and another 2 or 3 big chances, and we don't put them away in this competition. You have to be careful. The first arrival, David had to make an incredible save to deny the goal, which you need in this competition as well. And after that, we had moments of a lot of dominance, as you said, and some others that without control and dominating a direct play, we got a little bit deeper. And every time they put balls in the box with the crosses, a team that is very, very dangerous. At the end, again, missed 2 big chances, but at the end find a way with Bukayo to score a goal and breathe a little bit in the first few minutes, because it's a team that end up the game really well. I think they won 5 already this season in the last few minutes, and we discussed that they're going to keep believing till the end, and they made it difficult to the end.
Okay, one of them.
Just on Martin Odegaard in that first half there, he was really buzzing in terms of that 3 in the midfield. Did you give him more licence to get forward behind the front 2 in that midfield in the first half?
He's got all the license in the world to go forward, Martin, and to play with that freedom and to play with that level of threat, especially, not only with the passes, but the way he was taking the ball, carrying the ball, making runs, and arriving in really dangerous areas. I think he put 3 people through today to score a goal. He should have scored a goal as well. So great to have him back. He played some very good minutes in Newcastle to help us to win the game, and I think today he was phenomenal.
Darmish from Sky.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Compared to previous seasons, how much more reassurance do you feel when you turn around and look at your bench? I know a lot's been made of the strength of your squad, but in particular today, when I read the bench, it was really, really strong.
Yeah, with all respect, last season we were looking at, we had 5 academy players there that probably never played professional football in the Champions League. So yeah, it makes a difference. Today we decided to change 6 players, I think it was, because I want everybody to really be involved and feel part of it, and it was great. And we had the feeling as well that physically we were dropping, because we played a really intense match in Newcastle a few days ago. The ones that they come in again, they lifted the level, they help us to win the game, and that's great.
Tom, Football London.
Oh my God. Just quickly, is Gabi okay? Who came off from Moscow?
Yeah, I think he's going to be okay. Yeah, he felt something. I think it was a kick. I'm not sure, in the first half, and he was a bit uncomfortable. And towards the second half, he was there. He could carry on, but we decided not to take any risk because he's played a lot of games. He's coming from a long-term injury as well, and we need to look after him.
And this is the first time in 4 home games you've beaten Olympiacos, which seems, somewhat baffling. And is there, in a European game, is there sometimes that narrative that can creep into your mind, despite that history going back so many years?
Well, I don't know. There are stats, and hopefully we broke that one, which wasn't a very positive one. Credit to them. I think the atmosphere they create as well with the away fan, I think it was incredible. I talk about the Mane, which I know really well. It's a team that through their simplicity, they become really, really efficient at what they do. And we knew that, and they presented a very tough game as we expected.
Jordan, son?
I'm going to go just on Victor. He did everything so well tonight, apart from his finish. He looks desperate every time he's playing right now to score. It's coming up to now a month that he hasn't scored. Can you sense that he's getting a bit frustrated, a bit anxious that he's not scoring, he's not on a run?
What I sense is that he's doing better and better things every game, and today he was denied a few times, one of the blocks, and then he hits the post. But I think overall his performance was exceptional. Again, his work rate was really good, and yeah, we want him to be scoring goals, but if he doesn't do that, at least to do everything else that he's doing for the team, because he's helping the team a lot.
It's only a matter of time and before that, and once he gets his first one, then it will be a chain reaction.
I don't know, but hopefully yes, and hopefully it will be on Saturday.
James, CBS.
Just leaping back to Martin, in that first half in particular, he was really aggressive and forward-looking with his passing and adding the pace. Was that a deliberate ploy about getting maybe the best out of Victor and Gabi when he's got those runners ahead of him? He must be eyes lighting up.
I think we have to play in our qualities, and when we have a front three with that pace as well, with those timings in the runs, and we have players can activate, and we have to do that 100%. He did it in Newcastle. I won a few times in 15 minutes, and that's the game that I won from him.
Isan Daily Mail.
Martin Odegaard, of course, got his opportunity today after being on the bench this season. Having started a lot of games last season because of injuries, How impressed were you with the fact that he came in, slotted in and put in another good performance?
Very good. I think he played a really good game. Every level defensively and attacking, and he looked really focused. He understood really well when to take chances, when to keep the game flowing and very simple. And I'm very pleased with what I've seen today.
James, ESPN.
Mikel, just on Martin Odegaard again. I mean, we know how much he kind of feels that sense of responsibility as captain, but how much of the challenge for him is to take that, but also play with the freedom to be creative and be that kind of heartbeat of the team at the same time?
I think that creativity part is his nature, so it doesn't bring any pressure to him because it's his best ability to generate things that not a lot of players can do, and he has my total freedom from my side to do and to explore and to take risk and to feel the movement and where he needs to generate those spaces, and I think he's certainly done that in the last 2 games.
Okay, last two. Alex from BBC.
Hi Mikel.
Hi.
On the strength and depth, how important is it not only to have the options but be able to protect players like Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka because the amount of games they play?
Yes, especially with Bukayo because he comes from a long-term injury. He played 45, 60, 70 minutes in a really short period, and today it was more risky. So we decided to keep in. Gabi did really well, I think, on the right as well, and with Declan because he had some incredible outputs 3 days ago. He's played so many games. He's going to have to play so many games as well, and it's great to have someone like Mikel come in and perform really well. And when we need a different profile, bring him in on the pitch.
And final one.
Hi Mikel, congratulations for the victory.
Thank you.
How do you feel like playing against Mendilibar? He was your coach when you was 14. How did you feel?
Well, great to see him. So glad that he's doing so well. Very happy for him. And it's strange at the same moment because he was my coach. So when you have to play against your former coach, it's always something weird. I'm getting older, which I think is good. I learned a lot from him, from my time with him, and nothing. It was a good experience. Thanks God we won the game, and wish him all the best.
Okay, thanks all. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.